Welcome to the Daily Jing for Monday, March 27th. Here's the quote of the day. When we listen to people, our language softens. Listening may be the cardinal act of giving. It is a source of peace. Paul Hawken. Okay. Yesterday, or Saturday, I looked at your 8 SRA and I put some comments into it. If you don't know where to find the comments, I sent everybody a little screencast video in their email on Saturday that basically uh, worked you through how to find the comments in D2L's grade mark. So make sure you look at the comments, or that you looked at the comments. Hopefully, I mean the paper is was due today, but if you weren't able to look at the comments, you can always go into Google and do a quick revision of the beginning of your essay, even though you've already posted it. Okay. Um, okay. Let's look at the key page for a minute. Um, so I posted the peer review sheet um, on the 24th, and if you go here, you'll find the sheet, the peer review sheet, but it's also linked in the schedule right here. I'm sorry. Um, Here in week 9, this is the 27th today. So if you click on this, you'll go to the peer review sheet, and it's the same instructions that we've been working on in the last two papers. Um, Here are the items that you should pay attention to: the introduction, the statement of purpose, thesis, and outline of the paper's structure. That's what you're looking for in the first page of your peer partner's paper, and it should obviously relate to style. And then the content, a discussion and analysis using the how, and why questions to talk about coherence and emphasis with, with appropriate examples from the sample paper. So the discussion of the how and why questions is in the uh, notes on analysis right here. Okay, so make sure that you look at that. Um, and then the third thing is the organization. So make sure that the paper has an introduction, a discussion and critique of the coherence, discussion and critique, um, and what I mean by the discussion and the critique is an analysis. Okay, um, maybe I should put that directly in there. So hold on a second. Okay, so that's what I meant using, like I set up here, the how and why questions. Um, and then a conclusion that sums up the paper style and says what the writer learned that can be applied to his or her writing. So make sure that these four things are are specifically in the paper. This is how it's organized: introduction, two discussion analysis sections, and a conclusion. And of course, these two sections are, can be multiple paragraphs each. You know, so, and then the last part is spelling and grammar errors, and don't be too picky about that. Because it's a rough draft, and with rough drafts, you're really trying to give suggestions on how the writer can improve the paper, can revise the paper. The spelling and grammar errors you should point out only if they really get in the way of you understanding what the writer is saying. Don't nitpick, okay? And make sure that when you paste this into the person's paper, you start from here and copy it down to here, and then do a Control C, go to the paper, and then a Control V where you paste the paper in. And remember, after you do the peer reviews, you need to post them to D2L into this section there on peer reviews, the peer reviews that you actually do, so that I can see them and give you credit for them. Okay? All right. So let's go back to the notes. Question of the day, where can I find the peer review sheet? You can find it in the schedule for today, March 27th. Okay, and I'll be reading your papers early this week, so you will see them shared with you in your Google Drive under, in your shared with me folder. I'm making a copy of them like I did last time, and you'll see my copy with my initials _WCA. Okay? All right, thanks. Bye.